And we're live, guys, with part 2 of Rogue Actions on a beautiful Monday. Big week. May the 4th coming up. May the 4th be with you. This is the May. I saw that one as well. That was a really funny one. So we're up and running, guys. Got a great week coming. We're getting a heap of free, which is always good for everyone. So I'm looking forward to it, Cubs. Thank you so much again for joining us for this video, my friend. How have you been? You well?
Oh, so good. Yep, so good.
I want to give a quick shout out actually to yourself and our boy Grid. You had a great epic battle the other day. Unbelievable stuff. Heaps of people watching. Still some love for the head-to-head battles, man. Didn't quite go your way, unfortunately, this time. A real shame. But, mate, I want to give you a lot of kudos, bro, because it was a heck of a good time to watch. I'm not going to lie. You did really well.
So how about that Jedi Council tag?
I didn't mean to throw you under the bus. I was giving you some love, in all honesty. So, no, again, dude, well done. It was really, really cool to watch you guys go head-to-head. You're a bunch of legends, not going to lie.
Shucks.
And, look, keep it coming. Keep it coming. It's some really, really cool stuff. One day, I've got some unfinished business with you, my friend. We got to talk about that. We'll get down to that one day. It'll be fun. Sure.
Yeah, I need to rematch Grid and have a real Gran Torino with him that doesn't get derailed by one team.
You know what he's going to set on defense. Anyway, moving right along. Dude, I'm kidding. We got 3 more topics on this video, of course. We need to talk, firstly, about the possibility. We talked to this a little bit in your video, of course, with the topics we were chatting about with Galactic, with the new Galactic Legend Kenobi and also Commander Ahsoka Tano. Jedi Council tag. Are we going to get one, yes or no? Are we going to get something else? Or are we going to get the Jedi Council tag? There's a lot of characters that a lot of people don't have up and running. And I think, let's be honest, a maligned group of characters in our game certainly needs some love and some synergy. I think that makes sense. And whether you call it Jedi Council or something else, I think there should be some sort of synergy there with some characters you know and love from the Clone Wars, yeah?
Yeah, I think that bringing in a new tag is the most sensible way to handle GL Kenobi without having him just slot into existing teams. And I think they're going to do this both in the requirements. I think they're already requiring 2 prequel era Jedi as part of this. I think there's going to be at least 3 to 4 more. We made predictions over on my video on exactly who I think they're going to be. I actually predicted more than that. But I really see them taking and elevating some of those characters, whether it's through a Jedi Council tag. I think that seems like the most likely tag that they could bring. But maybe they have some other tag that isolates those, just give them that isolate debuff to just those prequel era Jedi to try to carve out a new team for them specifically. That way we have 3 Jedi teams, right? You've got your Galactic Legend Luke Jedi team. You've got your Jedi Revan team. There's a little bit of back and forth there. And then specifically a GL Kenobi team. But there's another option that they could do with that. They could do it more through some kind of additional Galactic Republic tag, which is also very much an option. Maybe some kind of Commanders tag or something like that within the Galactic Republic, which could encompass both Jedi, current Jedi and Commander Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah, I think Jedi Council tag works really well. If we want to expand that slightly, there could be a possibility for something along the lines of Jedi Generals. Something along those lines.
Yes, I like that.
Or Galactic Generals, something like that.
Galactic Republic Generals.
Yeah, Republic Generals.
Yeah.
I think that would certainly be something that could be possible if it's not Jedi Council. I think that they actually work. And again, we'll bring those characters in, Plo Koon, as we said, Plo Koon, Eith Koth, all of those guys that, to be honest, are pretty at the moment. They do some okay work, but they're not great. But getting some synergy where they all work together around, obviously, a brand new Galactic Legend with our boy High Ground Kenobi, it just makes sense. I think that it's certainly an option that will work. And again, I think that we want to more and more be able to use our toys and get things in the game that work really well together that we've had for a long time. And they've been doing some good work with that lately. I'd like to see more of it, and I think it's certainly a good opportunity to do so.
My dream scenario is that Galactic Legend Kenobi or High Ground Kenobi, I like that.
High Ground Kenobi works well. I like that one.
Elevates a team where it's Kenobi, Mace, Ayla, Plo Koon, those Kit Fisto, those Jedi characters that have just been sitting in the back of our roster, only finding niche uses here and there. I would love to see him elevate those. And I think I also want somehow Ahsoka to work in that team too, but I don't know if it makes as much sense or not.
Don't say that character, the window guy, too often. Otherwise, Ram Bam will just appear out of nowhere. So we got to be
He
careful.
actually appeared and made me wail on him.
I know. I did hear that.
He forced it upon me.
The shifty little guy did the same thing to me. I've actually got to take it to Relic 8 later this week. So after a long week last week. But again, let us know what you guys think. Are we going to get a Jedi Council tag? Do you think we're going to get a Jedi Generals tag, a Galactic Generals, Republic Generals? You let us know what you think that tag's going to be. But I think there has to be some way of getting some synergy there with our brand new high ground Kenobi boy coming. It just makes sense.
Not
really
sure
does.
what it will be, but I will be very surprised if we don't get a new tag. Some kind of new tag.
I'm seeing in chat because we're filming this live on Twitch right now. Someone put in barbecued Anakin. So it's okay. I did like that one.
That's good.
It is
that's good. Extra crispy.
It is a clever one. Let's move on to the next topic, Cubs. We need to talk Conquest. Mate, I'm loving Conquest. I really am. It's really fun. There's a few things we need to talk about what we think. I'm really surprised they didn't already make some changes. I know that if you remember the original announcement, they were going to run 2 exhibitions, then make some changes, and then we're up and running again. This is the third one that we're in right now for another week or so, or just over a week. And they really haven't changed anything. I mean, they haven't actually changed it. They have said they're going to do it, which is fantastic. That's great. I'm very, very, very happy to hear it. And I'd rather take your time and get it right.
Yeah.
But the longer we go without things happening in there when you tell us it's going to happen, people are going to get a bit grumpy. Let's be honest. So again, we need to talk about what you think changes need to be made. I certainly have one or two that I think are instant things that would really make us a little bit happy. And one of them is really simple. At the end of each sector, Cubs, we obviously have the big boss.
Yeah.
And with that big boss, if you scroll through, there's specific feats for some extra Viagra pills. For those, sorry, I call them the Viagra pills. You know what I'm talking about. The little blue data card.
Got a little experience with that, do you?
Don't know what you're talking about. Big shout to Mrs. H, by the way. Anyway, but I think the feats, you click on the feats and they're shaded out.
So annoying.
It gives, look, I'm Australian. There's only one way to say it. It really is. And it's really annoying. It's something that really, please, we'd love you to fix it as quick as possible. It drives me mad. You've got to go back out of the sector, come back in again. Sometimes it pops up. Sometimes it doesn't. Please make sure you fix that. That would be really, really cool. Another thing that drives me mad is that we've got this fantastic gear store in the first sector, in the hard node, especially that I'm doing hard node. But in sector 1, there's this fantastic store. And I've been getting some bits and pieces. I've been getting them for the scavenger for some Relic 8 materials that we need, which is great.
Yeah.
But if I get one, it's a long list of gear in there. It's a huge list. I don't know if you've noticed it or not, Cubs, but
there's a lot.
There's like 100 things in there. It feels like there's just a ridiculous amount. And when you do purchase something with your data cards or your currency, your Conquest currency, it then just scrolls back up to the top again. It drives me insane because they're grouped together in 3 together, and you just go scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, and eventually you get there. It'd be great if you could fix that. I would really, really be happy about it. I'm not going to lie. But the other concern that's come up, of course, and I've had the most fun, and most of us have, is the data cards, of course. There is one that we all know and love that we've had some fun with, the deployable cooling systems data card. We've all had fun with it. It's helped us through a lot of sectors up until this point. Are you okay with that data card disappearing for the coming conquests? Or would you still prefer to at least have the option to get them? I know they're bringing in new ones. They may be better, they may be not.
Yeah.
But I think because we've had way too much fun with them and they've helped us pretty easily get through a lot of those sectors and nodes, I think that we're probably not going to see it again. And I hope I do, but I just had this feeling.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I think we should get used to data cards shifting in and out a lot, and I'm good with that. I think it's both to keep things interesting and to keep things balanced. I loved deployable cooling systems, but there was every time I used it, I can't tell you how many times on Twitch I was just like, this is broken. This is so broken.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of us, if we're honest with ourselves, it cheesed Galactic Conquest. So much so, like right now, I'm not equipping deployable cooling systems through my Conquest. I want to do it without it. I just feel like it kind of takes some of the fun away. Now, I would imagine there's some people who rely on it to get through it, and those people have every right to be pissed. But I think it's kind of been the expectation from the get-go that these data cards would shift in and out, and I think the ones that are proving to be the most OP, plan on those probably taking a break or taking a back seat for a while. Another big change that I think needs to happen for Conquest, speaking of data disk, let me cite two real quick. I think the data disk UI needs a lot of improvement. I think it needs to be a lot more like the consumables UI, where you can kind of view what a data disk does before you equip it. That UI is very wonky and very, very frustrating to work with. But then more importantly, though, I think probably the number one request I see, and I think the most important thing to add, is for those single battle feats, they need a tracker for them. That is, in my opinion, and that's probably something that's going to take a lot of time and resources, and you need to do it, in my opinion, because you're having these feats where it is impossible to know how you're doing with that feat, like the turn meter stripping feats. How the hell am I supposed to know if I'm at 400% turn meter? There's no way to know that. And so when you post a score, you think you're there. Maybe you're at 399, you know? And if we must have that tracker, and then they need to bleed that over to challenges too, because you see some of the same things in challenges, and I'm sure once they add it to Conquest, they could probably bleed that over to challenges. But in my opinion, out of everything if I could have only one change made in Conquest, that would be the change I would ask for.
That makes sense. No, I agree. Just a little simple 2 or 3 progress bar that just diminishes as you get closer to completing that feat. I think that, that's
and they've got it for bounty hunter contracts. And so don't tell me it's not possible.
Yeah, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. Yeah. It's always subject to change, but it's definitely possible, no doubt. But overall, look, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to bitch too much about Conquest, because overall, if they're the biggest problems we can take out of this, they're pretty bloody minor. I mean, let's be honest.
It's still the best piece of content they released in a long time.
I think it's the most less bugged. There's no bugs in it. There's a few little glitches and bits and pieces, but there's no inherent major issues with it, apart from the one that they obviously stopped with the whole Jedi Luke thing. But they got on top of that pretty quick. But overall, I think that it's really... It's engaging. It's quite fun. When we've done our dailies, it is giving us something to enjoy and sink our teeth into as well. We get to play the game longer that we know and we love. I think that that's just a great thing. I never see a problem with that. No. I think that's just a plus and an advantage. I think it's a great deal to have for sure.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Love it.
We're down to our last topic, of course, which is the viewer's choice question. Now, for those that don't know, in our server, we always have a little channel in the server. Go down there in the description below, the Heinzie server. Get in there. There's a channel called Rogue Actions Topics. Get in there. Pop your question in there. It's really damn simple.
Just
if
slip
it's a
it
great
in.
question, we'll ask it. If it's a question, we won't ask it. It's really that simple. So get them in there. Let us know what you like, and we'll ask it if it's a good one. We've got one from our boy today. This particular person hasn't asked a question from us before. Brand new. Dragon Man has asked us a question today. So thank you so much for your question. We really, really appreciate it. Keep them coming, guys.
Yeah.
The question is this. It's pretty cool. Do you think there will be a chance that the Bad Batch ship, the shuttle, will be coming to the game?
Yes, actually. Especially, let's just refer to Crumb's own words. He said there's a shipload of content coming, right? And I think it was easy at a glance to kind of see that just as a silly pun, but I think he's saying there's something dealing with ships coming, whether it's a ship raid or whether it's just more ships coming to the game. And it's the biggest hole in this game right now by far. Love ships, hate ships. I don't think anybody can deny that is by far the most neglected area of the game. We need a lot more ships to come to this game to round out those metas. And so, yeah, I think that's probable, actually.
There's no reason why not. I mean, let's be fair. Yeah. I mean, they have the polygons these days. They can make them. We know that. Riding on the Bad Batch wave with all the characters coming out, it's an obvious fit to bring it to the game. Absolutely. We need a lot more tank ships. We know this.
Yeah.
First order tank we need. Resistance tank we need. Some synergy there. We need those. We certainly need them with more zones opening up. We need 2 fleets now.
Yeah.
We want to be able to use some other synergy. We want some rock, paper, scissors action going on these days in the fleet arena if we can. The only way we're going to get that is other synergizing ships. And obviously we're getting the Razor Crest unlocked by many, of course, at the end of this conquest. So we'll start to get an idea and a feel as to whether that's any good or not.
Yeah.
But I'm really, really excited. I will be unlocking it. I've done my red crate. I'm ready to go. So I've now just got to wait for it to drop, and then we'll check it out and see if it's any good. Won't be good for a while because it won't be 7-star yet. But at least we'll get a rough idea as to some sort of synergy at least.
How many shards do you get for the red crate? Isn't it 40?
Red crate, you get 44 for the red crate in hard mode.
Ooh, so I'm going to be close to unlocking it too.
But I'm pretty sure, if I'm wrong, the May the 4th little pack bundles, I'm pretty sure there's some Razor Crest shards in there somewhere too.
Is there really?
I believe there was. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but I am pretty sure you do get shards with the May the 4th pack. So you will get some Razor Crest shards in there as well to top up. So you will probably unlock it, my friend.
Boom, baby. Yeah, I'm at 98 shards right now.
Yep. So, get the pack. You should be okay.
Yep.
You should be getting over the line. You'll get 44 if you get the red crate. You're up and running.
I'm excited for that ship. That is probably the only ship I've been excited for ever. Maybe the Falcon. I was excited for the first Falcon.
This is the way. You're going to get 5 shards at May the 4th pack. There you go. Straight up.
Cool. Yeah, I'll unlock then.
Live in Twitch
100%.
right now. So, guys, look, I think that, Bad Batch is going to happen. I think we're going to get a huge, and again, a shipload of content, as you said earlier on. Yeah. I think we're actually going to get a full ship just overhaul. It needs it. It really does. It is really tired. It needs some love. I think that we just need to get bigger and better with the ship component.
Yep.
Because it is something that a lot of people enjoy. I dove right in when it started in its infancy, probably more than I did with mods. That's a whole different problem. That's my problem. But I went hard on the ships, not so hard on the mods. Paid the price for a while, a couple of years. Anyway, that's a whole different story. But anyway, let us know what you guys think. How do you think? Are we going to get the Bad Batch ship? Is that going to happen? Are we going to get what conquest changes do you want that we haven't covered, or some that we have? Let us know if you think that there's one there that we should have or we shouldn't. Let us know what you want. We're going to see deployable cooling come back. Maybe, probably down the track. Not sure. It's dead straight up. Let us know, guys. Let us know if you want it back. Let us know if you want it back or not. But I had a hell of a lot of fun with it. And if you do take it, bloody give us something as good as it. That'd be awesome. Saying. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Smash that red button. Super important. Help us grow this awesome channel. Cubs, have a wonderful week, my friend. Happy May the 4th. I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to checking out the Bad Batch animated series this week. I'm thrilled.
Oh my gosh. Tonight.
It's on. Cannot wait. It's going to be great. It kicks off my time here Wednesday at like 6 p.m. I'm primed and ready to go. It's a good time to be in Australia when that drops, let me tell you. So I can't wait. Thank you so much, dude. We'll see you again next week. Love you all, guys. We'll see you on the flip side. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.